So I seen this quote, right? It said,
"You don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt."
Yes. That's
Nailed.
Nailed.
so in this video, I'm gonna show you how to have that undeniable stack of proof that you are, you say you are, and not just saying it out loud in the mirror. We're gonna have six to seven different stages. I'm gonna take you each and every one by one, and how I did them and how they worked for me. Now you probably already heard this one before, but it's your skincare, bro. Alright? And skincare is one thing that's very, very confusing, especially for me. Like I started taking care of my skin when I was around 16 until about 17, 18 is when I started seeing progress. And I probably used like 6 different brands. The only one that fully actually started working for me was Handheld, but at the same time I feel like it was because of my puberty was ending, so it just like kickstarted it in a sense. But I used it for about 2-3 years and I've seen substantial results to the extent I even modeled for them. I sent a couple of pictures of them and they posted in their stuff. But along the lines, it got too expensive for me. So for me to get the stuff I usually get, I get the serum, I got the morning moisturizer, night moisturizer, the eye care for little to no eye bags, and then just the moisturizing and then the wash. That was ranging anywhere from $30 to $50 every month. So I was like, nah, I can't do this. So not until recently last year is when I stopped and I switched to CeraVe, and my skin is still looking good. Honestly, the best people to talk to about skin is girls. Now, if you're watching this, you probably aren't too good with girls, so we're gonna get there, right? But girls are basically everything about beauty. They put me into the best stuff: my hair, beards, my skin. My recent skincare routine is when people I used to mess with. She put me into this. It's CeraVe, it's healing ointment, CeraVe wash and moisturizer, and then I'm gonna drop them all in the link in bottom. But yeah, like skin, that's very, very, very important, bro, and you probably already know this. Moving on, we have the physique, right? That was the second thing I worked on to be confident, right? So physique, not necessarily you gotta have a six-pack like me or like all them influencers, but just in the sense that it's healthy, right? And the easy way to start doing that is by playing sports in your high school or your college. Just joining a sports team. I'd recommend wrestling, soccer. Just maybe if you want to lose weight, do soccer. You're gonna run a lot. Wrestling, soccer, track is my favorite. That will make you lose weight. But if you're really big, they might put you in a field event, so you don't want to do that. Just try soccer. And then football. I don't really know basketball. You're probably not gonna get playing time, bro. I feel like basketball you're not gonna do nothing because they took this is why I'm saying that basketball is short, court is short. So in this normal soccer field, right? They took just the penalty zone and they could literally fit the basketball full-size court in the soccer penalty zone. Let's tell you how small that is. How much you're gonna lose from running back and forth. But that's by the way. So those 4 I really recommend. And yeah, wrestling number 1. Wrestling was the first sport I did, so it taught me how to build muscle, even though I was small and skinny, and how to lift my own body weight and more. So I'd recommend that. And then you do those for a while, and I can almost guarantee you see substantial improvements in your physique, your arms, your legs, basically, and you're gonna move different. Because from that now, from those 2 things, from your skin now you're gonna look good, you're gonna feel good. Now your physique now you're gonna fit properly into clothes and etc. And then you're just gonna be like, oh, look at my arms, yada yada, and then just another confidence boost. So moving on, the third one is clothing. You gotta have a good sense of fashion. And I'm here to teach you that, okay? You're probably not, but by sense of fashion, I mean not just wearing design and stuff and etc. You could wear that, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you make that all about you, just designers, it looks like you're overcompensating in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's a plain white tee, like let's say, for me for example, I could just wear a t-shirt and then a flannel, and then just some pair of, if you like baggy, wear baggy, but I like to wear fitted to slim jeans and then pull on any shoes. White Air Forces. I highly recommend you to get white Air Forces because they can go with anything. Those were the first shoes I bought and I styled them with anything. You could wear them until they're done. You could wear it, if you want to get the black, they're gonna look at you as a thug, but ain't nothing wrong with that. This is your preference. But you get that, and yeah, bro, and then eventually you're gonna start seeing how they fit. And if it's summertime, you know, you wear shorts and wear like a normal tank t-shirt and an overshirt, right? And then that's like layers. So you have layer. And advice also for styling, I recommend you to do monochromatic outfits, right? So basically, outfits in the same color, meaning outfit in the same color shade. So if it's brown, it could be light shaded brown, darker shaded brown, etc. Or you could just put on all black. Don't use red. Too attention seeking, too harsh to the eyes. So you could use like, let's say one red piece. If it's really bright colors, just use one of them bright colors and use the rest to complement it, right? For example, you have a red t-shirt. A red t-shirt, okay. You have a red t-shirt. If you want to put something over it, maybe wear a black hoodie or black jacket and then black pants. Boom. Now the red is a statement piece, those are just complementing it. Or if you have, let's say, a red jacket, you could wear a white t-shirt under and then throw in the red jacket on top, and you could wear, let's say, some blue jogger or something, or black or something, because I'm guessing you don't have white. Now when you have the clothing, you have the physique, now you're going to fit into your clothes better, and then you're going to start to see improvements, and then people are going to start recognizing you different, and then you're gonna even start to walk different too, and talk different, which goes into the same thing. Next one, in order for you to improve your confidence, you gotta work your intelligence, right? So basically, the words you speak, how you speak, your tone when you speak, intelligence like academic intelligence, life intelligence, street intelligence, future intelligence, being under stress, and how can you attain that? And these will be you playing chess, or these will be you probably don't want to study. All right, how about this? Play strategy games, not like the fun ones, play like actual strategy games. Also, just thinking, downloading apps like vocabulary too, and to open up your vocabulary for you to learn and understand more words. Or, you know, making friends with the smart people at school. Like I posted a video about that now, how to get a high GPA, where I talk a lot about all of that. I'll drop it here as well. So yeah, making friends with smart people at school, and then yada yada. And then let's say if you're still in school, make friends with the teachers. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll actually pour their knowledge into you. Because right now at this age, you should take everything like a sponge, bro. That's the same thing they were telling me when I was a kid. They were like, soak it all up, because you're never gonna get this amount of information for free ever again. And they meant that. They really meant that. So if you see anybody that's willing to tell you something, take it in. Now, also, as you're taking it in, you also want to use it. Like, as I'm giving you this information, stuff that work for me, I want you to use it as well. Another one is voice, right? So basically your tone. Now, I worked on making sure my voice was deep, right? You see how I just changed that right there? So I intentionally worked on speaking with a lower tone. Because I realized I did this one study on myself, right? When I tell people hi or something, when I meet somebody new, and I'm trying to build a camaraderie with them, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And using a very low feminine voice as a guy, it tends to, psychologically, they may not notice it, but it tends to bring you down in a sense. Now think about this. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And then have a smile with it too. It's more respectful. It's more masculine in a sense. Now you may not believe it, but I promise you, try it for yourself and you will see. Your vocal image is your voice. Vocal image. We've worked on the physical image now. Now the vocal image. You do all that, and you're good. Another thing would be you gaining a new skill. It could be anything. Let's say, for me, I started to play the drums. Play that when I was a kid, so I have a skill that stays with me. So if people were to ask me, that's also a good conversation starter. Let's say you guys go to church or go somewhere and there's drums right there, and you start playing. People be like, "Oh, why he plays drums?" You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, "Oh, well, you didn't notice me." You know what I'm saying? Because confidence at the same time is similar to being noticed, because it means your presence is being noticed, right? Another skill is play the piano. I play the piano, and it's very beautiful, bro. You can even use piano riz, bro. Like when I say bro, it's like magic on girls. But we're gonna get to that. But yeah, learn how to play piano, learn how to play drums, learn how to play violin, learn how to play trumpet, any of those instruments. Another skill too. Cut hair. I cut hair, videography, graphic design. Just learn something that will complement you, or something you like. Maybe like editing videos. Boom, it could be editing videos. The last one I'll say is humility. Yes, humility. I go by this one quote. It was by Admiral McRaven from a book I read, and the book's name is The Hero Code. And it said, pay attention to the able, an able yet humble man is a jewel worth the kingdom. He didn't say a humble man is a jewel worth the kingdom. An able, but he's still humble. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I put this last, because you've already attained the rest of those qualities. In fact, having courage to even click on this video and watch this thing, because you've already attained all those qualities. Now to the humility, which is the last one. Enable your humble man to draw with the kingdom. What that basically means is that the guy knows he's him. Like, you know you're him, but you're not out there pressing it on everybody else and saying, hey, notice me, I'm him. Like, you already know I'm him. Yada yada. Like being overly cocky. Instead, you're being relaxed, you're being calm, you're not being overly assertive. You just, for lack of a better word, is like tranquil. You know what I'm saying? And that's very attractive. That's honestly what confidence is all about too. It's attraction. It's noticing your presence. I can almost guarantee you, for me, when I step into the room, I'm not seeking attention, but I can almost guarantee you my attention is noticed. My presence is noticed, right? Because one, I'm not even trying to come off as cocky in a sense, but it's something about humility. It's so heavenly in a sense. Like it's so common, because like, wow, he about that life, or he's this, but he's still not overbearing, not over out there in a sense. And you're working all those, bro. And you said that's basically it, bro. That's a cheat code of confidence, man. I hope this video was very educative, very intuitive, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Subscribe.